he's saying though. You're back to square one.
Yeah, you're back to square one.
You're still talking about Arteta.
I don't think you're back to square one.
Why are you comparing Amorim to Arteta? Once again, like we're back to Ten Hag. Amorim.
No, because
if United finish third, I'm wearing a United kit to this. In fact, I'm not even wearing a kit. I support United from next season onwards.
What happens
if United finish third?
Your best player is a 24-year-old centre back.
Otherwise, it's a 24-year-old right winger.
That's a centre back is your best player.
No, I don't know if he's best.
He's supposed to win the league.
No,
he's most important.
Is our best player.
Sacking.
No.
Between the lines.
Sorry.
Yes, one between the liners. We're back in the studio. It's been a long time. Ryan's been itching to get back in the studio, ain't it, Ryan?
Yes, sir.
You already know who I've got to my left and my right. It's the BTO Pods regulars by now. I need to add your tallies up as well, actually. This is Ryan's 34th appearance, you know. Madness. Quickly introduce my guests. If you don't know already, where have you been? To my far right, the Roy Keane of right backs. You've seen all of us on the Legends League already, by the way. Go check us out. It's a Roy Keane of right backs. It's Hass. What's happening, Hass?
Good to be here, man. Nice to be back.
To my near right, doesn't go to the club anymore, but he's just turned up at the studio, came straight from work. It's the Middle Eastern Mason Mount. Ryan.
I'm happy to be back, man. Let's go.
Come on, let's go. To my near left, you already saw him score the hat the other day on Insta and TikTok and YouTube Shorts. If you didn't, where have you been? Go check out the Legends League. It's a flagship show on this channel. To my near left, the best right-footed left back on the channel is Dom.
Safe, man. Looking forward to this one.
Come on, boys. All right. It's been a long time coming. We ain't spoke about the Premier League in a long time on the channel, to be honest. I have. Obviously, I've been going Old Trafford on a weekly basis. Go check out those vlogs. But 2 United fans, 2 Arsenal fans. There's only one place we can start. It's not going to be Arsenal. We'll start with United. A lot has happened since the last time we was on camera. I'm sure Hass and Dom, obviously Dom and Hass are the Arsenal fans. If you didn't know, me and Ryan, United fans. Ten Hag's gone. Van Nistelrooy come in, Amorim come in, but we start off with Ten Hag. Right, let's let the Arsenal fans give their opinions first. Ten Hag had to go.
Obviously, as an Arsenal fan, I'm a bit upset to see him leave. I think I wanted to see him implement a bit more of his amazing football, but you know, I think at the end of the day, like it's a results-based business. If you had won like 2 FA Cups, maybe we'd be looking a little bit differently. I don't know, but I mean, like with Van Gaal. You got an FA Cup and you sacked him.
Well, you think if you won 2 FA Cups, you might not get sacked now?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think it's a result-based business, but like...
I don't think that matters, man.
You know,
because he got third and a Carabao. Like,
but he got third and
no, I still think there's a stigma behind the Carabao. Like, it's gone through so many.
The only reason I might agree with you is because if he had got that FA Cup, it would have stopped City winning the treble. So that in itself may have been massive. So I guess maybe we'd look at it a little bit differently, but I don't think so. Yeah.
Me personally, I think it was just a matter of time. Really, results weren't there, players weren't showing up for him. When you watch United,
that's arguable still.
I mean, from what I was watching,
they were bad, but I think they were showing up as much as they could. But they were bad.
I just think they were jaded. Like I don't think they gave up on him like they have done with some managers.
Yeah.
See, I don't think they gave up on him, but I just don't think they were showing up like. Van Nistelrooy was there how many games? 3 games?
4 games.
Yeah, 4.
We won
yeah,
all of them.
we saw a different...
1-3, drawn
1.
Yeah, we saw...
How often did United go like
on those runs? Yeah,
with Ten Hag.
Yeah, it's true.
And to do it like straight away.
Yeah.
I know, I get the new manager bounce, blah, blah, all that. I get it. But I just feel like the players weren't really... Their hearts weren't there. And it was only a matter of time to me for Ten Hag to go,
I don't know.
Unfortunately.
I think they lost faith.
As United fans, you have a game where you think that like, this was the crucial point, the turning point where they were like, nah, no more.
What do you think? Are you asking?
I'm asking you guys, innit? Because you guys watch the matches a lot.
I don't think there was, you know.
You just think they were just
I don't know. I don't know.
Constantly happens.
Yeah, I don't know if this exists for the players. I can tell you when it happened for me. Fener away in Europa League, and he played Mazraoui number 10.
Oh, okay.
In that moment, I was like, "You've got to go," because I was.
That's very recent, though.
Yeah, but we argued on the channel to keep him after the FA Cup. We were at the FA Cup final, and it was such a big day, beating City, and I was like, you know what? He finished third. He deserves another chance with the proper owners, structures, everything. And we had so many injuries last year. Like this year, Rodri goes out and City are falling apart, and like we had 10 injuries every week. So I was like, give him a chance. But when I started this season, I gave up with watching Man United really because I was like, it's the same shit. We look better defensively, but we look worse offensively. I was just like, it looks like the players, I wouldn't say they're not responding to him. I just don't think they believed in what he was selling them.
Can I just ask, what would have been a good year with Ten Hag this year?
I can't say a position. I would say I would have been happy to just see.
Because we finished 8th last season.
Third.
I would have been happy. I would have been happy with 5th if I saw movement in the right direction. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
To me, it wasn't really positioning based. I was looking at
Would you have
it.
been happy? Because
I
I reckon we finished 5th and you'd still not be happy.
I wouldn't be happy, but I would have been happy. I could live with it if I see, oh, you know what? We look like a cohesive team. All the guys he signed have come in, done a job.
Hold on.
If you're finished 5th, are you looking cohesive?
think I
No,
get
you
that
can because you would look at it straight away and go, City are better than us, Arsenal are better than us, Liverpool are better than us. Going into the season,
going into
I would have said those 3 are already better than us. Then you're looking at Tottenham, Chelsea, Villa, Brighton, Newcastle. Like, there's a lot. I'll take Brighton out of it. They lost their manager. They shouldn't be looking better than us. But Newcastle, Villa, Chelsea, like, and Spurs. Those guys, they have consistency. They might be better than us. Fine. Chelsea, not so much, but they couldn't be worse than they were a lot of last year. So if we had got 5th, but I'd looked at it and said, you know what? We look better defensively. Offensively, we look decent. The players are buying into whatever he's selling. And we went on another cup run. Could live with it. Europa League, maybe you win. Do you know? Because he's won cups every year. But when I started watching this season, I didn't see none of it.
I hear you. There was no improvement.
We won the first game. Xerxes comes on, scores a goal. That was it, really.
Fulham.
Yeah. And then after that, it just all kind of fell apart again.
Sorry, Hass, was you going to say something?
I was going to say, I sort of get what Ryan was saying initially, because I think back at like when Arsenal missed out on that top 4.
Yeah.
Was that with Arteta?
Yeah.
And it was like, we got 5th.
But yeah, no,
But you could
when we got
see-
5th, I was probably the most excited I've been in a long time.
Spurs beat us to 4th, yeah?
Yeah.
that year.
And it was a blessing in
and
disguise as
and
well.
it actually wasn't a heartbreak.
Yeah, it was a
That
blessing
was the
in
weirdest
disguise.
thing about it. Like, I know, like,
You lot
We
bottled
should've-
it, really.
we did.
But you knew that those players weren't even going to come back. Arteta was going to replace a lot of them. It was going to be a new team.
You know what it was? It was exciting. And I was like, no, we finished 5th. It might be good because I don't really want to be in the Champions League next year getting battered.
We would've got
anyway.
battered, yeah.
I was happy to
Imagine
be
hitting
like,
Bayern
focus
again.
on the league. And hold up.
And you might win Europa. Like.
And was that not the league where we
You come
challenged
second.
for the league?
Yeah,
That's what I mean.
yeah.
If we had
With
finished
Champions
4th,
League.
that wouldn't have happened. And us finishing second that year has pushed us way further than like, we went from like 7th, 8th best team in the league to maybe second, arguing with Liverpool in just one season. Before that, we were banter, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Like, there's no
Been
question.
a lot of banter years, I won't lie.
And for years as well.
Yeah,
and
for
like,
years,
honestly,
for
that
years.
1 year, we missed out on champs, went Europa, and banged.
Yeah.
And I see that. If
Yeah.
you did that with Ten Hag this year, I get it.
And with the signings we brought in, because I think a lot of them were young. Like, so if it, like, just say Xerxes come in, Ugarte's come in, Yoro's come in, the Lit's come in. If these guys came in, cemented themselves into the team, you know what? You look way better than you did last year. They've all played a big role. And you think, you know what? Next year, they're going to be a year older, a year climatized to the Premier League. Maybe they can go and get 3rd next year or 2nd next year and challenge. I would have been happy. But we didn't see no improvement in terms of the overall structure. I think we looked better defensively because last year, I think over 4 games, we conceded 100 shots on goal. We couldn't do that again. It was almost impossible. The problem is the other way, we looked worse.
But
Going
to be fair,
forward,
that was an improvement because last year it was literally 20 shots against us every week.
Yeah.
And this year it wasn't. So
Yeah.
it was an improvement.
But
even
the
though it's
other
still
way,
bad.
I think we went backwards.
Yeah, we did.
So the
weren't
attackers
scoring
looked
goals.
even worse,
Yeah.
which is amazing because last year we looked awful going forward.
And at the same time, we're missing a lot of big chances created, though, which is weird. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Don't you think it's football's worst kept secret that Ten Hag was going to get sacked and Van Nistelrooy was coming in to manage?
Yeah, but I'm surprised that he didn't
isn't
get
that-
the job for longer.
Yeah, same.
I'm surprised they didn't keep him as a backroom staff. That's a bit that
I'm not surprised about that.
No, but like,
It's
come on, man.
Amorim.
It's United. I know they're cutting costs and everything, but he could have like kept him.
No, I think they wanted
Yeah,
to.
Amorim might not
but-
want him, but like as a striking coach or something like.
Yeah, but he's got his own team and they've worked. and he's been
fair
successful.
dues,
Right?
Fair dues, yeah.
I think
think-
United wanted to keep
Okay,
him.
I think you would have kept him, but then I'm also that's like it's probably gonna move us on to the next point. But I really like Amorim. What's his name? Amorim. I really like him.
I saw him
And
against that City
When you
game.
first got Ten Hag,
Dirt,
I remember
bro.
saying to Ryan like, "Oh, 2
I'm
out
about
of
to say
10 Hag,
something,
whatever." Like, there was never like when you got him, it was never like exciting. Like I never felt fearful. It was like 10 hours. Like, yeah, bring him in, bro. Bring him in somewhere. I think-
Why? Yeah, but how? Bro,
Now,
he was one of the up and coming managers in the
For
world
what?
at that time. For what he done with Ajax.
But
And,
like,
if Pep had left in that summer, he's the next
you know
in line.
what? I'll be honest.
that time.
I probably couldn't even answer that. I don't know what it is. Sometimes it's just a feeling. And like with Amorim, I don't know what it is, but I feel like he's gonna come in 2-3 years from now. You'll be where we're at now.
I think so as well. I'm a bit worried about it, but
Yeah, no. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
I, like,
yeah,
that's
I
why
get
I've not
you.
made fun of the guy yet. I've not said
Yeah.
anything about him yet.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I've not
yeah,
messaged
yeah.
Ryan like,
Let me
yo,
just correct you.
Amorim.
Let me just correct you.
Go on.
It's not 2-3 years from now. It's 6 months from now.
It might be.
Bro, we're about to win our next 10. I mean,
Yeah. You know what it is?
Joking,
You know what it is?
joking.
New manager bounce, sick manager as well. By the end of this year, you might comfortably get top 4.
Well, we're 4 points behind you now.
Well, you know, I'll be honest.
Make a bet with Ryan right now.
When we move on to Arsenal, we'll talk about Arsenal. But for now, we'll stick to United. Like, yeah, I would. End of this season, if you guys finish 4th, I wouldn't even be surprised because who's the 4th best team in the league? Chelsea.
United.
See, that's what Chelsea.
I don't
maybe.
know.
I say Chelsea
I would say Villa.
No, Villa will burn out.
I would
though.
say Villa.
I think Villa might burn out though.
But
because
I
Villa
agree.
will
But
burn
what are we
out.
saying? Are we saying on paper or are we saying what we actually see?
just
Because on paper it might be us.
What I see.
I don't. Game's not paid on
Look,
paper.
I can't. I
genuinely
I'm not including us because we haven't even seen what Amorim's gonna do. We haven't seen what the team's gonna look like. I haven't seen none of it. But if I was to just say Tottenham, Chelsea, Villa, and Newcastle, those 4 teams, I would go Villa because I trust Emery a bit more than I trust the other managers, and I think their 11's probably the best. Yeah.
I don't know,
On
man.
paper.
It's thin,
Oh,
man.
No,
It's
on
thin.
paper,
It's thin.
on paper
It's
it's
thin.
probably Chelsea, but like
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
what
That's
we
what I was
what
going
I
by.
see is Villa. I think as a
I don't
cohesive
know.
team, like people have been saying Chelsea, but we played Chelsea the other week. Van Nistelrooy, like 2nd Premier League game, and I didn't fear
That's
them
your
at
new
any
manager
point.
bounce though. We played
No,
them
but-
last week.
I
It
didn't-
wasn't comfortable at all.
No,
Yeah, but did you
not
fear
anything
them?
like that.
I
No,
didn't-
but
I didn't
like,
I
ever
didn't fear them, but I knew we could have
could
like
have, yeah.
easily dropped points, and we did
Yeah, we
anyway.
did,
But like,
yeah.
Yeah, but you
from
lot are
the
playing
start, I knew-
awful.
Yeah, we-
If you were playing well at the moment, I
But
don't
we're
think you
not,
go
we're
into
not.
that game.
And you
The
are.
thing is with Chelsea, I think like you look at, they're always going to be there because I think their midfield is really good. Lavia, Caicedo, and Cole Palmer. That's a really good 3. Their defense doesn't convince me, and their striking force doesn't convince me.
You know what
so
their
I feel like there's going to be games where they're going to drop points just because
Their problem is
they're
the
not going to
keeper.
score goals.
I don't
Who's
think
he got for
Exactly,
them?
Sanchez.
Their problem is their keeper. They don't have a better check. If they put a better check in, they're getting top 4.
Yeah, I agree. If
They're
they
getting top 4.
if they went to if they had like a Allison in goal,
Watch
I would say they're
some
gonna
of
get
his
top
howlers,
4.
man.
Yeah,
They're
he's
like,
he
like his
stinks.
positioning and everything.
Even
like,
against Martinelli the other day, like how you getting beaten near post.
Yeah. He's
And the
he's a
Havertz
bit
goal, he's
sometimey.
lucky that was disallowed because Havertz put the ball in the only place it could go, and Sanchez was nowhere near it.
I have that hope.
My thing is, I think we saw Rashford at his best under Ten Hag, but then we've seen him maybe at his worst for us as well. So like, I think he lost.
At his
I
best
think they-
and he's worse on the 10.
Yeah, I think they both lost
Probably
trust in
right.
each other.
Well, I don't know. The Ragnick season, he was really bad as well.
Yeah,
Same
but I'm
level.
saying it was the same level.
Yeah, same
the
level.
performance level was the same. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe he got a few more goals here or there, but the performance level,
Same. Yeah.
because we were saying last year he might be
days,
our
look
worst
at
player. Jesus, you're gonna become Spider-Man, G.
If we were in Australia, I'd be scared.
Yeah,
but
for real.
we here,
For
we
context,
fine.
Hass has got a spider in his finger right now.
But
Apparently it's good luck in his religion.
you're in the same religion, bro. But yeah, I think they lost faith in each other.
all right, Ryan, let's just talk about the elephant in the room.
Mm.
Obviously, you and Hass had a bet, a halal one. You said that you were going to wear Arsenal top on camera if Arsenal finished above United last season.
No, this season, G.
No, but have you done that yet? Or
Take it
We-
this year as well.
have you fulfilled
We'll do
it?
it again.
We
We'll do it
haven't.
again.
I haven't been on a pod with him since
I'll
the
roll
season
it again.
ended.
So are you
This
going to
is
wear
the
the
first
Arsenal
time.
top today?
I'm
or-
not gonna wear it today. I'm not gonna wear it today.
Bottle
Yeah,
job.
I'm not gonna wear it today. But next time you bring it, I'll wear it.
Calm. You heard it here again.
I
You
don't
heard
want
it
to.
here
I don't want to
again.
wear a man's sweaty top in it. Next time, bring it washed. Bring it washed, and I'll wear it. You get
Insert
me?
clip where Ryan and Hass had that bet.
Ryan, take it away.
Yeah, hey Hass, United to finish above Arsenal next year. Loser wears the other team's kit. What you saying? That's
Shake,
on
shake,
camera, Mom.
shake,
Shake on it now. You saw it here first. Hass, any final words?
As always, fuck Haaland.
All right. Final question on United, I guess, is.
And I'm gonna laugh at them because they bought the league. But
Well, final question, unless if you guys want to discuss anything else, I would say, what do you think about Amorim? But for me personally, I don't really know much about him. And actually, I was gonna ask Ryan, do you have this feeling that you know me, like you guys know me, I'm one of the most biased, delusional United fans there are. Yeah, I'll happily say that. But and I'm always like passionate about new signings, new managers. I don't really have that energy anymore because I thought Ten Hag was the guy. They're saying Amorim's the guy, but in 2 years' time, it's just going to be in the same position we're in now. You're going to be fed up and
I don't think
drained.
so.
Obviously, you two
I
have
don't
probably
think so.
kind of been through that.
You know, we've been through this.
Post-Wenger,
We've been through this a lot of times, and like we've
Yeah.
seen people. You know what? I thought it was going to be Emery, and then when what happened in Baku sharpened me up. I said, okay,
I'll be honest though, Dom. I don't feel like we felt it much, bro. We only had Emery between.
yeah, I know. But so the rest of it was banter years. You know, how
I mean,
it was,
like,
man.
no, don't get me wrong. Wenger was rubbish.
No, like, yeah.
Wenger was
no, but the thing is, I think you experienced it just under Wenger
yeah.
for like
Yeah.
12 years. Like
Yeah.
hope, failure, hope, failure,
From-
hope, failure.
From our last
It's a
league
bit
win
different.
Yeah, it's
until
different.
like when we got like when Wenger left, I think we were already in the banter era. It didn't really matter. Like
Yeah.
FA Cups kept us going, but
Yeah,
really and truly,
basically, yeah.
other than that,
Bro,
But
Arsenal
the thing is, you guys, the
and
thing,
it was a long time.
but the thing is, you guys had hope almost every other season
Yeah.
because, like,
We do well.
you
Yeah,
you
yeah,
would
yeah.
Christmas has come.
you would get an injury.
Yeah, 2 injuries.
No,
that was
you
it.
would get an injury, fall off, and then
No,
like
you know what
next
the
year
problem
you'd be
is?
like, we're back.
No, you know
and
what
the
problem
same thing
is?
would happen.
We get an injury and then we get a loan in, like with Kim
And the loan would
Kallstrom.
never play.
No, Kim Kallstrom came in with a mash up back, bro. Mash up back. We were not serious them times, bro.
No, we weren't serious.
We were not serious at
I agree with
all,
that.
bro.
No, because
At
you,
all.
you lot would do that. Then you would sign like Alexis, and you'd be like, "Yeah, we're back." And then your next three
No,
signings
no, no, no,
would
no.
be
I don't want to
shit.
hear shit about Alexis. Giroud fucking lost us 2 leagues, bro.
No,
Don't talk to
man.
me about Alexis,
No,
bro.
man.
Don't get me vexed.
No, man. He
We-
didn't
nah,
cost you
nah,
nothing. He
bro.
didn't cost you nothing,
With
man.
Prime Ozil putting.
It
No,
doesn't
come on,
matter.
man.
He didn't cost you
No,
nothing.
hold up,
bro.
hold up.
Come on, man.
I watched the game, Man United versus Arsenal, and he didn't even play Giroud, and you lost 3-1 to our kids. And everyone wants to blame Giroud, bro. Your whole team was full of bottle jobs. Alexis was a bottle job. Ozil couldn't stand up in the biggest moments. It wasn't just Giroud. Giroud gets the
sorry, you're
blame.
wrong, bro.
Giroud went Chelsea and won some shit.
Yeah, but that, no.
But-
Because when he had
era.
winners around
Banner
him,
era was
he
also-
wins. He goes to France, wins the World Cup. It's not all on Giroud, bro.
He won it.
A lot of them, man.
No shots on target, bro.
It don't,
Like,
yeah, but
for
he played a
big
massive
games.
part in that. In
Yeah,
that.
fair enough.
He did
But
his job.
when
He's not a
Arsenal
goal
needed
scorer.
This
Alexis
is
was
our
your
point,
goal
so we lost
scorer.
it.
Hold up, wait.
Alexis used to go like 5 games without a goal, but
What's
no
the,
peak.
What's the best Arsenal you know?
What do you mean?
Like the best Arsenal you know?
Invincibles, obviously.
Yeah. So like a solid.
I don't even know. I don't even know if it's that.
Solid
I,
back
it
four.
might be the O2 team.
Okay. Solid back 4 still though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Adams.
I think as time went on, Wenger came away from that. He wanted to do more
He was
football
doing
and less.
ball
Like
playing centre backs and that.
the fields
yeah,
were all carpety.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
all
yeah.
fancy. It's not the 90s no more. There's no mud. Let me
Yeah.
play football. It was sick to watch.
Yeah, it was good to watch.
You
bro.
can't win like the league like that, man.
No, you can't.
Like
No, you have to be able to get nitty gritty.
you go,
Yeah.
you watch
You do.
teams that win the league, yeah.
Yeah, even
They
City
they
do
will
it.
play sexy football like we did,
Mm.
but they were dirty cunts.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah,
to be.
you
You
have
have
to
to. You know why? Because if you're not, you're soft.
Yeah.
And for a long time, we were soft.
had no
bro.
spine, man. That was
So
it.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. When the
yeah,
kids
yeah.
beat us, soft.
Yeah.
Rashford was 17. What was he saying?
Yes.
We were in pub that day, innit?
Yeah.
Bro, 17. If you're a centre back, there's a 7-year-old kid. Bro, I'm 30. I'm 5 for 5, 5 for 6,
I'm
maybe.
going through
Yeah.
it.
Shifting him.
I'm moving him, yeah. I'm
You
moving
watch
him,
me play 6 aside, bro.
He might score 1. He's not scoring 2. Like, do you know what I mean?
I'm
Brother,
telling you, man.
If I'm a centre back, 11 aside, 17-year-old kids, I'm 25,
He scored
30,
a header that day
whatever.
as well.
Brother,
He scored a header
brother,
that day.
The first time he touches the ball, I'm getting a yellow card.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I'm here.
Yeah,
Second of
yeah.
all, next time, we're just on him. I'm a big man.
Yeah,
He's not-
yeah.
Let's go, so we go
Yeah,
3-1,
yeah,
and we're going for the title.
Yeah.
You men are taking the piss.
You
Yeah,
beat,
yeah, yeah.
you beat Leicester like
You
the
say
week before.
seriousness.
Exactly.
I
With
say
Welbeck.
soft. I call it soft, bro. That's soft. When I
But
watch
this is-
football,
mhm.
if you want to be good at football, you need the energy and. Bruv, it's in the mind as well.
But this
You
is
can't
what I've
be a
been saying from
pussy,
time.
man.
Winning DNA, bro.
that's why
If
you
don't
lot-
have the winning DNA.
And why do we like Arteta?
Yeah.
We're a bunch of bastards, bro.
Yeah.
You meant-
That's why
people
you love
talk about-
Gabriel.
Grime
People
to
talk about
it.
dark
I'll be
arts.
honest, yeah.
Oh, Arteta does that. Yeah, good, bro.
Good, man.
Keep-
I love
bruv,
it. I love it. Keep it
bruv,
coming.
If you can slap the
Yeah, but-
ref in the back of his bald head, do it, bro.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
here
yeah.
for it.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
had
yeah.
enough
But
of the
at some
nonsense.
point, at some point, you have to win.
Well, we're coming to Arsenal. We're coming to Arsenal. Just before we get there,
Yeah.
final question on United, and we'll move to Arsenal. where do you think, I'll ask all of you on the table, where do you think United will finish at the end of the season at this point in time?
I'd have to see.
We're 4 points off
If you
top
show
four.
me the fixture list of the next
Arsenal.
5 or 6 games, then I would say
It's
like
Ipswich, we got fairly easy fixture list, I think. Ipswich at home, that's Amorim's
Everton
first
away,
game.
is it?
Then Bodo Glimt, Europa League at home. I'm going to be there. Watch out for that vlog. And then Everton at home.
Or home.
Then
Jesus.
Arsenal away.
okay.
Then
3 wins.
Forest at home.
Arsenal away.
That's also
Then Victoria Pleasant or something away.
Victor Pleasant.
Who are they again? Are they Spartak Moscow? I
No,
think
they're
they
not.
changed
No, they're not
No,
Russian.
Oh, is that
not
them?
Russian,
Oh, okay.
Russia's not
I
in
think they're
Europa
Croatian. I
anymore.
don't know.
Ah, sorry. So Premier League, let's say
Yeah.
we got Ipswich at home, Everton away, Arsenal at home, Forest at home,
Arsenal away, no?
City away, Spurs away,
Oof. Those ones are rough.
Arsenal away. Sorry.
Have you got City away and Spurs away back to back?
That's
Yeah.
rough.
That's going to be
No,
exciting.
sorry.
bro.
Spurs away is Carling Cup. My bad.
Okay, calm.
Then after City is Bournemouth and Wolves and Newcastle. So what? Does that change your
Yeah,
mind?
yeah. Because if you get a good running going before Christmas, and especially before like, you can really like buy maybe buy or loan people or ship people out. I don't know what Amorim really wants to do. A lot of stuff can still be done in January because I think the rule is like you don't get cup tied in European competitions, do you? You
After
don't,
January, I don't. Oh,
I don't
because
think
new,
so. I
new
don't think
system.
new system.
I don't know
I
you
don't
actually.
remember.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not
question,
sure.
I
But
think you're right, Dom.
yeah, I might be. But if I'm not, then
No,
my
I
bad,
think I
innit?
remember.
yeah. But if not, then I'd say I'll give you guys 5th, man. I don't think you'll get the.
Wait,
4th.
what competition you in? Europa.
Europa,
Yeah.
FA Cup, League Cup.
You get to the semis of the
I
Europa.
reckon we get Champions League football. I don't know if that's going to be through Europa or top 4.
So you think there's a chance we can win Europa?
100%.
Calm.
100%.
Love Europa.
The 2 favourites are us and Tottenham. And
Tottenham aren't
you know
winning
Tottenham
anything.
aren't winning.
Tottenham
So,
aren't
Galatasaray.
so
yeah.
Galatasaray.
you know you
Are
lot
they
ain't
still
winning it.
Huh?
Yeah,
we just smoked Tottenham.
Everyone's in it,
smoked
basically.
Tottenham, bro. Yeah.
Like, once it becomes 2 legs, you know Gala ain't winning it. Those teams become unserious, so it becomes the big teams.
Ryan, I'll ask Has first because he's an Arsenal fan. Where do you think United will come this season? Or where do you expect them to finish?
So, like I said,
Based on what you see now and Amorim coming in, or
like right now, today, I wouldn't try to predict anything. Like anywhere United might finish, where they'd win. But what I'm saying is, when Ten Hag came in, didn't really bother me. This guy's in.
Yeah, now especially how we
I've
saw
had-
how they
I've had-
cut City as well.
I've thought about it, bro. I've thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? So like I said earlier, if you finish top 4, wouldn't be surprised. If you won a Europa, I would be even less surprised than the top 4. I'd be more surprised in the top 4 than the Europa win. To
Consistency
be honest,
as well, yeah.
yeah, because Europa, like
I agree. Top 4 would be impressive
top.
from this point.
but we're only 4 points behind, bro.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not. It's
consistency.
It's not really that. To me, it's the amount of teams that we are chasing effectively. I know.
but this
I know
year
it's
is
only
different.
4 points.
This year is different.
Yeah, but it's 4 points. But you're chasing 4 points from Chelsea, 4 points from Arsenal. It's like 3 points from Villa, 2 points from Spurs. There's a lot of teams you're chasing. It's not. You're not 4 points behind in 5th and you're chasing 4th. You're 4 points behind in 10th or 13th, chasing 8 teams. Like
unless
that's a
everyone
big
drop points,
Yeah, and you can't. It's
that's not-
impossible.
yeah.
So you're chasing a lot. Not to say it's like you can't do it. You can do it, but then you'd expect like every other team to also push on because January exists for everyone, not just us.
Yeah.
So,
for me,
yes.
So for me, you could finish anywhere between. I don't think you'd get 3rd. I think 4th is the limit, like the top you'd get, and I think from 4th anywhere up to like. Do you know what? I'm only gonna go 6th. I think between
Yeah.
4th and 6th.
That's why I said 5th because like
I don't think you'll finish below 6th because I honestly think just a new manager bounce, the 3-4 games you've had of Van Nistelrooy, that enough will carry you to more than 7th.
Yeah.
If you finish 7th this year with Amorim in now,
That's embarrassing.
That's
Oh,
not
then-
embarrassing.
Embarrassing is concerning.
It's embarrassing.
then you know what? Then we're back to square one.
Yeah,
then
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, hold up,
Concerning, yeah,
maybe
it's
this
concerning.
guy is just another.
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I'd be like, you're Ten Hag
Yeah, yeah.
again
Yeah.
because
It's not even
No,
them, bro.
I don't
It's
think
the club.
I
It's
don't.
the club.
No,
not
I don't
the
think you can
No,
do.
it's
I
not
don't think you can
club
do.
thing.
I don't think you
the
can.
club.
I don't think you can do that because you finished 8th, then 8th again, and it didn't matter because you saw improvement. So we could finish 7th, but you could look at the United team and say, you know what, 3-4 players come in that he wants, and that team changes.
hold up. You know why I
Because-
said that? What is it now?
What?
November 15th. Yeah. He comes.
Shout out Sean's birthday.
When's the league back on? Next weekend,
yeah.
23rd. 23rd.
24th.
Yeah.
23rd, 24th is for United.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
24th of November, yeah, you've come in, new manager bounce. I give you 10 games. In those 10 games, you win 7, draw 3, draw 2, lose 1.
Yeah.
You lose 2, draw 1, win 6, 5, whatever. Anyway, that's nice points.
Yeah.
Nice, better than what you've been.
Yeah.
See,
For
that will
sure,
push.
for
That
sure.
will keep you there
Yeah,
between 4th and 6th and 7th.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If at the end of that, then you fall back off to come below 6th.
Yeah, but I think that's
then
natural. I think it's natural. After the new manager bounce, because Ole did it. The first 10 games, you go on this amazing
but hold
run,
up, hold up.
and then the players get comfortable again, and they reset back to their default. The manager hasn't brought in nobody.
Okay.
If he brings in 3 or 4 guys in January, and we still look it, then you can say, you know what,
Yeah.
maybe he's not the
I
one.
don't think he'll get 3,
But
4 guys.
he
in
won't.
January,
No one does.
That's-
No one does.
But
and
what I'm
that's what I
saying
said.
is, so
January.
if you go
And
from
that's-
here till the end of the season and he just takes us to 7th, but the team looks more cohesive, I don't think you don't look at it and say, oh, that's a failure. You say, okay, now we go summer, he's going to get his own guys in, get rid of some of the guys. Let's see. Because at the moment, we don't even have a left back. We're playing 2 right backs. Like, Mainu's out.
One for sure, though.
Okay,
real talk,
but that's
He's back in training, apparently.
you know what? With everything you said, that's what I meant. You're back to square one because that's when you're back to like give him time to rebuild.
Yeah,
blah
yeah,
blah.
yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. If you do drop below 6th and 7th, and like even with the 7th thing, if you finish 7th and challenge for 6th, if it was like goal difference or a point, but like, fair.
Yeah, fair enough.
But if you finish comfortably 8th, after he's come in at this time with the new manager bounce, you're telling me you're not back to square one.
But what I'm saying is the same thing happened to you guys,
Yeah.
and you didn't. It
But
wasn't.
I
You
would
didn't.
argue- I would argue that Arsenal had more
when,
deadwood
when
than
did
Man United
Arteta
has right now.
I'm not. I don't disagree.
Or a lot more deadwood than Man United have right now. A different style of play.
I don't disagree.
I think you did.
I don't disagree, but I also think that you had a lot of them players already signed for your club.
I think
Like Gabriel
So,
was
hold up,
there,
yeah.
Saliba already
Yeah,
signed for you, Saka was there. Like the guys that played a part in you climbing, Smith Rowe, those guys were already at the club.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, it's a different team, but the ones that challenged
But
2
how
years
many people
ago,
do we have to get rid of, man?
but even what he's
Only
saying,
one I would have kept is Aubameyang. If you kept him, maybe we would have won.
even what he's
Yeah.
saying though, you're back to square one.
Yeah, you're back to
I don't-
square one.
You're still
Yeah, we had
talking
to
about
start,
Arteta.
I don't think you're back
Why are
to
you
square one.
comparing Amorim to Arteta? Once again, like we're back to Ten Hag. Amorim.
No, because
Arteta,
because
he had
you
2 seasons
said
at 8th. It don't matter, man.
no, because you said if he comes in now and finishes comfortably 8th, I'm saying Arteta came in, finished 8th the first year, you won the
Yeah,
FA Cup,
cool.
but second year you finished 8th again.
Cool.
But everyone looked at it and said there's progress.
Okay, I have one
yeah?
question.
So what I'm saying is you can finish 8th but still see progress.
I have one question.
It can't be linear like, oh, he finished 8th so he's not a good manager.
Well,
no, you can finish 8th and say, you know what, 6 of those guys shouldn't be playing for Man United.
Yeah, fair dues.
You could say that.
That's square one.
And
Yeah,
it's
it
not
is
square one.
It is pretty much square one. You're wiping out half the squad, bro.
No,
Six
Yeah.
first
if you mean
team
if you mean
players.
square one in terms of you're in a
Got to
rebuild,
you got to
Yeah,
rebuild
that's
it.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
yeah, but you're always in a rebuild
No,
until
you
the
can't-
manager's been there a
we in
little
another
while.
one?
We might be.
You have to be.
Jesus.
You might be.
But they have to be.
But you might
Look at
be.
this.
Okay,
Who's
okay,
just
okay.
centre back?
Yeah.
Who plays centre back for Man United?
No, big
Martinez and Delay.
Delay and Euro is coming.
And who?
Euro. The youngster.
Don't say and who. Like he's not the best young centre back up
No,
and
How
coming
many
right
times
now.
you watched him play for United?
He hasn't,
Okay.
he hasn't played.
Anyway,
a
who's your
league
full
game,
centre back? Evans.
Yeah, he's class.
You're telling me you don't need a rebuild?
Huh?
You
I
don't
don't-
need a rebuild.
I don't think you
He's a
need.
good 6
No,
centre back.
I think we're still in a rebuild. So what I'm saying is, I don't think that becomes. I don't think you say at the end of this year, oh, it's a new rebuild. No, we're still in the process of a rebuild.
Of the
Yeah,
this
but
different
it shouldn't
manager.
have been-
With a
it should
different
have been
manager.
done by now.
Huh?
With a different manager.
Of
I
course
get
it has
that,
to
okay,
change.
I
Yeah,
get that.
yeah, we'll
Okay,
So
give
there's
that one.
okay.
because if you say there's a starting 11, let's just say 7 of them Amorim wants to keep. That's fine, because you can go out and get 3 or 4 guys in a summer window. That's not a problem.
I wanna
The
ask
problem
them.
is if we go and there's 8 man that don't fit, then we're in trouble. But if you go right now, because I think like Mazraoui's
Yeah,
gonna.
I was gonna ask you, who does he keep?
I think Mazraoui keeps, Lissandro he keeps, Yoro he keeps, Delit he keeps, Ugarte he keeps, Mainu he keeps, Ahmad he keeps, Garnacho he keeps, Hoyland he keeps.
But how many of these men start?
No, I think most of those start.
But there's a couple
Because-
players you named that play same position.
Who?
I'm not like what Ahmad, Garnacho all started.
2 wingers.
Where's Rashford?
But I don't know if Rashford's gonna be here a year from now.
You man should have sold him to PSG when he was there.
Like,
I don't think they wanted
like
him.
I,
don't think they
you
wanted
don't.
him.
You think it was just rumors,
bro, I love Rashi, yeah. I love Rashi, but Amorim needs to get him playing to a certain level by the end of the season, or I think they cash out. on
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Garnacho, you don't. 'Cause
Even
he's
then,
young.
people might not come in for him at this point.
No, they might
For
not.
who?
Yeah,
But
for Rashford.
someone will take Rashford.
But they didn't
We'll
this
take
season. This summer.
Yeah, why not, man?
Before he signed
We
the
took
contract,
Sterling,
they
man.
I don't think
And I
he was
love
ever on the board.
Sterling, but
Don't
you
get me
know,
started.
I don't think
wasted
Rashford was
wages
ever
that
on the
guy.
cards for sale.
think
I
he
don't
was.
think that the new owners could come in and sell Rashford last year.
I think they could.
I don't think they could.
They could say this starting fresh. He hasn't been up to standard.
Why could
Let's
they
stay
not?
with
Hold
him.
on. Why could they not?
Because he's like Saka to you lot. He means more to the club than those new guys
Oh,
coming
so
in
you're
and
saying
do.
if they did that,
If he
they
plays
start
well,
on the wrong
They start on the wrong foot.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I don't think that summer they could get rid of Rashford.
So, Ryan, back to the question. Where do you
Okay.
think United will finish?
Is it me?
I think we get Champions League
Did
football.
you finish yours?
I say
think
fourth.
you think
I
fifth.
said
4 to 6. Okay.
fourth would be nuts.
Yeah.
It'd be like winning the league for you, man. Right now. That's the closest you're gonna get to it.
No,
Let's be
I
r-
disagree. Third is possible.
Third is possible.
I don't think third is
That was
possible.
this podcast will go on for ages.
Third is possible, and we'll come to
Who
it
you
in the
finishing
next
ahead
topic.
of? Hold on.
We'll come to that into the next topic.
So you finish ahead of us.
I reckon.
This guy is
Hold on.
walking it. Oh.
First and
What, we're
foremost,
4 points behind. You lot ain't playing great either.
first and foremost, we're finishing second.
Yeah.
Second of all,
Okay. But
you're not
we're-
finishing
That's
third.
not facts, so we don't
That's
know.
facts. We'll come back here in May.
We're going to get to Arsenal. Sorry.
finish
Answer
second.
the question for United.
Yeah,
So I can ask Ryan.
like I
and
said,
then
fourth
move
would
on.
be nuts. Fifth, sixth would be what I expect. If you finish seventh without a challenge or eighth, I'll be like, bro, you are fucked it. Bring back Ten Hag.
Ryan, where are we finishing this season?
I reckon
Yeah.
we get Champions League football.
I absolutely love that.
Yeah, but he doesn't know how though.
But
He doesn't know how though.
I'm not saying we get
I love
fourth.
it.
I don't
Europa
even
as well,
disagree.
innit?
I'm not saying we get fourth. I'm saying we're going to win Europa or get fourth. One of those two things are going to happen.
I love it
Yeah,
either way.
yeah.
One
you
of
know
those
what?
two things are going to
That's
happen.
a
I
better.
don't even disagree.
Yeah.
I love it
It
either
would
way.
surprise me.
One of those two things are going to happen.
All right, I'm happily going to say I think we're going to finish third. Probably might win a trophy. You know, recently we're becoming a cup competition. We actually do really well. in
Yeah,
cups,
that's what I'm
innit?
saying. We'll win Europa, bro.
I think
You're gonna win Europa and
we'll
finish
win
third.
something. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he's
man.
crazy.
But that's a World Cup.
If we,
realistic.
if we do that from here, where we are standing right now, yeah,
What are you now?
Amorim is the best manager in the world.
You know what we are now?
13th.
4 points behind you. That's what we are.
What position are you?
Like 13th.
4 points behind third.
Are you 13th?
I don't know.
We're 4 points behind
Something
third.
like that.
Bro, we're
We're 4 points behind
11
third.
games
Why,
in.
why does position matter if we're 4 points behind first?
Bro,
27
because
games to
third,
go.
Third till like
No,
14th
that's
is like
how
5
tight the league
points.
is. That's
Yeah.
exactly. That's how tight the league is.
Bro, 24 games, that's 71 points.
Yeah, that's calm.
No,
Yeah,
there's
no.
27 games to go.
Ruben
bro.
Amorim,
27 times three
we
is
just beat Man City
71,
4-1, and then
Yeah.
we beat Leicester 4-0 in 2 days. So what does that say?
Bruh,
In
you're-
2 days, we beat City and Leicester. What does that tell you?
What? You're gonna beat?
No, we did. We already did.
What? Oh, Amorim. He
Yeah.
beat City, innit? Yeah, true.
All right. Anyway, lads,
We beat them 4-1,
See how
cuz.
gassed he is. Oh, you see how gassed he
we
is?
beat them 4-1. Then we played City
hearing
and Leicester
we,
2-0
we,
2
we.
days later.
Hold on, hold on.
3-0.
We're
wasn't it?
speaking
If United
French.
finish third, if United finish third, I'm wearing a United kit to this. In fact, I'm not even wearing a kit. I support United from next season onwards.
What happens?
If United finish third
Yeah.
I support
You
United
know what?
next year.
You know what?
Respect. Sorry.
next
that's not
season,
gonna
I'm a
happen.
United fan.
You heard that here, right here.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Amorim,
Hey,
me and
title
you,
charge
bro.
starts now. Amorim, 10-game win streak, G.
Right,
It can happen.
I'll say one thing. We'll finish 10 points behind the title winners this season. Within 10 points. Within 10 points behind the
You're
title
gonna get
winners
to
this
like
season.
Yo, this
70,
guy's
80 points.
Yeah.
I'll jump on that one. The 10 points behind the leaders. I'll jump on that one.
What, Arsenal?
Yeah, I'll jump. No.
Just bear United fans
If
next
you
year.
do that, then I'll become a United fan.
All right, lads. Let's take it on to Arsenal.
I'll take that one.
We'll
I'll
take it
that
on to Arsenal. I think the big question is,
10 points.
well, let me ask Ryan first before we get to Hassan Dom. Do you think Arsenal can still win the title this season?
No.
It's too much now. It's 9 points behind Liverpool. I think, is it 5 behind City or 4 behind City? Let's double check. Well, yeah, Ryan,
I don't think they can.
why?
I
It's
think
too
they.
far ahead.
I thought they would win the league this year because I thought
So they're 4 points behind City and 9 points behind Liverpool.
they would win the league this year because I thought they would be very defensive, and I thought they would win a lot of games 1-2-0. They'd grind teams down. Teams would struggle to score against them. The problem is I don't see them defensively that solid, and when they are solid, they're too defensive, so they can't get the attack going. And I think you've given too much of a gap to the top teams, and they don't have a striker. They don't have someone that when the game's close, I trust to go get them a goal. Liverpool do and City do. So I trust them a little bit more. And I think City are still going to do what City do. And I think January comes, they go on a 14-game win streak. And I don't know if Arsenal can chase them down because they've also got to close down Liverpool.
Hassan Dom, what are we saying?
And it's a
Arsenal-
shame because I don't want Liverpool to fucking win the league, and I can't deal with City doing it again.
They won't. Don't worry. But we'll get to Liverpool.
Like I said, I think Arsenal will finish second.
So you think you can't win the league now?
It's not. It's
At this
not,
moment in time, you can't win it anymore.
It's not possible. The lack of discipline that I've seen in the first 10, 11 games. I've never seen. How many times have you seen us get that many red cards? Even in the banter years when, like, you know what I mean? Like, there was at least you're not just throwing yourself out here. I think a lot of the problem is that Arteta, a lot of Pep has rubbed off on Arteta, and he's building from the back, which I really do appreciate because that's what really wins you the Premier League, you know, like the defense. But as you guys are saying, it's moving. We look stodgy moving forward. I don't think Rice is a 6. I won't lie. I think he should be playing up 8, and I don't like.
105 million on defensive midfielder who can't play defensive midfield.
No, wait.
It looks techie. I said it from day one.
Listen. In the situation that we're in, I'd rather have him more advanced and like, okay, like from the beginning, I said Havertz. I didn't really like that signing in it. I've always stuck behind that, but like, as you said, Liverpool and City have those players that will get you.
You
those
trust
goals.
Salah's gonna get a goal in it. You
trust
trust
them,
Haaland's
yeah?
gonna get a goal.
And in the last 2 seasons, Havertz has just managed to pop up, so I couldn't really say much in it. Like, but realistically, we can't have him as a focal point.
Realistically, I know this is gonna sound like dramatic, but he's shit. If we're being real.
Yeah, no.
Havertz is shit.
Havertz,
Like, he's the best shit player you know.
Havertz is one of those
He's
players.
like-
He's not even the
no,
best.
when
Yeah,
no,
he's like-
when
you remember you
when
man had
you're playing-
Weghorst, didn't it? Weghorst.
Yeah.
You man had a Weghorst.
Yeah.
Like, he's like at least
rate
3.
No, hold on.
No.
Ryan knows I rate
Respect
Weghorst.
Weghorst. He's a different player.
I think
he's a
Yeah,
different
respect
type.
Weghorst.
Yeah.
Respect Weghorst. Yeah.
no,
Weghorst.
no. I think when Arsenal are playing well, Havertz is gonna do some things.
Yeah.
But when you're not playing well, he's gonna look lost, and that's the problem. Like, I know Haaland does that, innit? When City are playing well, Haaland's gonna get 10 goals in 3
but
games.
Haaland scores.
But Haaland
30
is a
goals.
problem.
Yeah. he's-
Havertz, sometimes I'm like, what's he doing? I watch him and I'm like, you look like you're causing problems, but you're doing nothing.
I
You're
like
just beefing defenders.
I like the aerial presence. That's about it.
Yeah, but he's an aerial presence, but your team don't put in crosses, only Saka. It's like, it's a weird...
I think.
And he's
I-
weak.
I
but
think-
he's a presence, kind of.
He's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
the
yeah,
weirdest
yeah,
player.
yeah, it's a
Yeah,
weird-
you know what?
He's like
That's
Berbatov,
one
but
thing
shit.
that annoys me because we were speaking earlier. I don't like soft players anyway, and he's
That's why I never like.
Sometimes
That's
he's
why I
soft,
never
but
like
he puts
Fabio
himself
Vieira.
about.
he's physical,
yeah.
but he's
That's why I never
soft.
liked him.
Sometimes good, sometimes shit. Like, that's him.
Yeah,
Like,
sometimes.
But you know when he's good, it's lucky.
Yeah.
He's not even good off like
yeah,
this
yeah,
side.
yeah,
He's just like, oh shit, like. Oh.
Sometimes you'll take some Bergkamp
I'll be like-
touch and you'll be like, what?
Bro, it's like, do it again, big man.
Yeah.
Sometimes he'll body a defender, take the ball down, turn, spray it. The next play, it'll be a 5'5" guy on him, shrugs him off the ball. I'm like,
moves him.
he's like Rashford.
And he goes
I
down
swear to you, he's
so
like
easily,
Rashford.
man.
Rashford is 6'2".
I think
Arms and
Rashford
legs,
is
bro.
Martinelli. They're both the
No,
same.
but I've seen
Rashford's better than Martinelli.
I've seen Rash.
Yeah, I was
Wait,
about to
same
say
type.
that.
Hey, but you've seen Rash barge Van Dijk, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've also seen him lose a battle to like Bowen,
Yeah.
like in the air.
Wait, hold
Like
up.
it doesn't make sense.
Respect Bowen.
No, but he's like
Bad is
5'2",
not
bro.
something. Bad
How
is
you
not
losing in the air?
Yeah,
Bowen's
because
strong,
He's a
but-
beast.
But I'm saying in the air.
He's a
machine.
extender, bro. You
Yeah,
mad?
man, come
Like
on,
I've
man.
seen
Fish and chips
I've seen
and
Rashford
fucking
beat.
beers, mate.
I've seen Rashford. I saw Rashford beat the West Ham defense in the air. And that West Ham back then under Moyes was solid.
Yeah.
Then the next game, like he will lose out to fucking the smallest right back in the league, like
Lamptey or
Lamptey. Yeah, and you're like,
yeah.
bro, what,
Can't get.
what's going on?
Yeah.
Are you good or not? I don't know.
All right, lads, back to Arsenal. Just quickly, don't mention it actually. I'll put it up on the video as well so you guys can see. Since Arteta's come in on Boxing Day 2019 in the Prem, Arsenal have had more red cards than any other team in the league. They've had 5 more at least.
Is it?
Yeah.
Haas has got another spider on him.
He came back for you.
But this is why I didn't want the Arsenal shirt. You see me?
What's going on, bruv?
Told you, bro. It's not washed.
Arsenal have had 5 more red cards than any other team. The next is Wolves and Everton. They both had 13.
Since
Arsenal,
Arteta came in.
Yeah,
and
bro.
Arsenal
it
have
was
had
rough.
18. So,
Yeah, I like the roughness.
To be fair, that plays into what he said though
Yeah.
about them not being soft.
but then they're losing games because
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
Hold on. Look, this. I think we're losing games at the moment, and I think it's really easy right now to like stick it on Arsenal, to hate on Arsenal, or to be like, yeah, they're not, because we're not doing well at the moment, and I think it's easy to do. But I think there's a lot to take into consideration before we even get there. Like, bro, I've been 11 league games. I've enjoyed like 2. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I've enjoyed like 2.
No way.
Yeah, man. It's not been fun watch this year, and I'll tell you the reason for that.
I've been watching Serie A all over again, bro. Arsenal, I've been watching
Dom's
them,
our
bro.
Serie A expert, by the way.
We've watched
Apparently.
11 games. We've had 3 red cards, yeah?
Yeah.
Go back and watch all 3 of those games, yeah? From the red card, the moment it happened, ruined the game. We were like, bruv, what was the first one?
Brighton, wasn't it?
Yeah, Brighton.
We were
then
winning,
City,
no?
then- Was it City?
Was it Brighton or?
No,
No, it
no,
was
City
City
was
after.
last.
No, it was
Last one.
Declan Rice, innit, when he kicked it.
Oh,
away.
yeah.
We were comfortable, having a good time.
Yeah, man.
Red card, stress.
Shame.
Big stress.
And then you started seeing this 10 at the back,
yeah.
4 keepers, we're moving mad, Arteta's a dictator.
Rumble,
Like, hold up.
Moving like
The
fucking
City game, bro.
Atletico. Leave it.
Bro, I'm on the coach. I was on the coach watching the City game, yeah. Bro, I was loving it. 2-1
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
the fuck? I was like, this is nuts. Trust my red card. I locked my phone for a moment. So I don't want to watch this for a moment. Because it's fucking annoying, bruv. Like, we're doing well. And a red card has let us down. And like, I don't even disagree with red card. It was silly for him to do. Yeah.
Especially after what just happened
what
with
just
the
happened,
Rice
with the
one.
Rice
one.
And they made a big point of saying it's the correct decision. For him
Everything's
to go
going
do
on.
that.
And then that happened. And you're just like, I couldn't even argue against it. I was just sat there like, you're a dickhead.
Yeah, but aren't you taking this out on Arteta? This is his fault.
Dude, what, hit
No.
his fault?
Why
It's
does
not
it
Arteta's fault
coincide
for
with
that.
him getting Arsenal getting the most red cards since he's come in?
No, because
No, that's
since he came in.
That's his
Exactly.
fault. That's
Yeah.
his fault
That's
partly.
him.
That's
But
his
we-
fault partly, but it's not also not his fault. Yeah. The reason.
Bruv, he's an absolute
No.
knobhead on the touchline as well.
Yes, he
Comes
is.
onto the pitch,
He
kicks
is.
the ball.
And
Hold on,
the
he
problem
fuck
the
off.
problem he has
If
is
the United manager
Scumbag.
did that, would you call him a knobhead?
No,
What would you call him?
I
no.
love it.
Okay, so
No, the
He's
problem.
not United, man.
Arteta's problem is
So
he
he's
doesn't
not
have the clout Pep has,
Yeah,
and he's
also,
trying to be Pep.
United-
Like,
exactly.
He doesn't have the
That's
gravitas,
exactly what it is.
and he doesn't have the money that Man City have behind him. as
Pep,
well.
Pep
What
is
did I say
You have
about
to
that?
remember that
Pep,
as well.
like Jose used to do stupid shit, but Jose will get it's like
win something.
I don't know. You might don't watch the NBA in it, but like Draymond Green, he can push you a little too far. The refs allow
refs
him.
allow him,
They allow him a little bit of grace because of who he is.
okay,
Arteta hasn't won enough or done anything for them to allow him. So the players, it gets taken out on the players and on the
agree.
team.
I agree.
Now, if the same situation had happened but with a City player, Rodri kicked it away, he probably doesn't get sent off.
yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Because Pep would moan and he'd get away with it.
Yes, this is my
Arteta
point.
also has to learn that he needs to control his emotions because that plays onto the players on the pitch.
100%.
Okay.
That's my
So
He's
part
trying to
of
do
it
the
is his
Mourinho
fault,
us
but-
against everybody, but it's not working too well.
Yeah.
He doesn't
It
have
hasn't
the,
worked for you.
No, the problem is
Hasn't
the refs are saying, yeah, well, we're the us.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like
yeah,
we're the
yeah,
against.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
you're gonna
good point.
lose.
Yeah, good point.
And you can't.
Very good point.
Like you need to have the clout. Fergie had the clout. So when people look at United and say, "Bro, Fergie was Fergie,"
Yeah, yeah,
Pep
yeah.
same thing, Jose same thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Klopp
nah, I
didn't
hear
even
that.
have it. There's a lot of times where Liverpool fans will say
mean,
decisions went against us with
We've
Klopp
all
Klopp
seen
was
that video. So.
because Klopp's a dick.
Shout out David
It
Coote.
happens.
I respect you a lot, man. I respect you a lot. My
all seen
guy.
the video.
Free him up. Free him up.
But yeah, can I go back?
Yeah, go on.
Go for it.
Bro, so like I said, 11 games, 3 red cards. That's 3 games out of the 11 got fucked for us. And we dropped points every time. Every time. And that's 2, 3. We didn't lose any of them, did we?
Yeah, you lost to Bournemouth 2-0.
Cool.
Saliba.
3 plus 2 plus 2, 7.
Yeah.
7 more points. Where are we now? 7
You'd
more
be
points.
second.
We're
We'll
9
be
points
second,
behind.
2 points
We'd
behind
be 2
Liverpool.
points behind Liverpool.
So
Yeah,
without
ahead
the
of
red
City.
cards, I'm not saying, City wouldn't have scored anyway,
Yeah,
even if we had
of
11.
course, yeah.
Maybe, whatever. But what I'm saying, 11 games, 3 red cards, cool. For the red cards we've got to players, Saliba,
Yeah.
brother, how long was he at 2 games? 1 game.
One.
A game without Saliba,
Against Liverpool.
if we draw that, I'm gassed.
You
Against
did.
Liverpool,
You did
1
draw.
point,
Yeah.
brother,
I thought we were gonna
before the
I thought we were
game,
gonna pull
give
it
me
out.
that every single day.
No, because
Then
last season,
Rice-
from where you progressed to, even without Saliba, you should be going to
What?
because you played
No,
at
hold up,
home.
you say
should
that.
be saying
The
we
f-
should
the
be
thing
You
is-
say
saying
that,
the
you
thing-
say that, no, hold up, you say that. Without Saliba,
Saliba's their
name our
best
next
player.
best defender.
Saliba,
I've been
Saliba's
saying
their
it,
most important
I said-
player.
I said
The
this
next
ages
best
ago.
Stick
defender.
Ben White CB and put Timber right back.
Saliba's
Hold
their
up,
most
our-
important player.
Yeah.
The guy who's been sick at right back, you're going to slap him centre back.
Because he's been on the bench
So,
anyway.
so the next best Saliba, and when you
Timber,
say
Ben White's a good centre back.
I'd sell.
It doesn't matter,
I'd
though.
sell our back four and our keeper before I sold Saliba.
Saliba's
No, but you're telling me without that one player,
Everybody else
you
is
couldn't go
replaceable.
toe to toe with Liverpool.
no, Saliba.
After the last 2 years you've had.
No, Saliba is Rodri. Saliba is Van Dijk.
Yes,
He-
bro.
Then
Thank
Arsenal
you.
aren't title challenges and shouldn't be classed as
no,
title
they
challengers.
are because
Because if
look,
you sign
Rodri.
one
Saliba
guy.
today,
No, Rodri. Yes, but
if United
Yeah.
sign Saliba,
Yeah, we
where
have,
you
by the way,
finish?
Euro.
You finish
We have-
third.
but bro,
Euro's injured.
Relax.
So once we comes back,
Euro.
yeah, he's injured. Once he comes back, we'll know.
look, Euro. I hope you're great in the future. Yeah,
I
but
know
like,
you're
we're
unbelievable.
just gonna look,
You're
right
gonna end
now.
up loaning
Right
him
now,
to Saint-Etienne, like we
Yeah,
did.
maybe.
I know you're better than Saliba.
But look,
I know you're better than Saliba.
right now, yeah. When Saliba's not there, Gabriel's worse. When Saliba's not
Yeah.
there, Ben White's worse.
That's what I'm saying.
When Saliba's not there, Rice is worse. So he's so
That's
important to
embarrassing,
them.
bro.
No, because
You're
That's
relying
not
on
a
a
big
21-year-old
player.
centre back.
but he's not
He's
24 now.
He's not 21.
When you man bought
He's
in,
that good.
When you man bought in Casemiro, before that,
He's that
man
good.
was dead.
Yeah.
Casemiro made like 3 or 4 people
Casemiro is
play.
Casemiro. Saliba is
No,
21.
but Saliba's that
not
good, bro. He's
21.
24 now. He's that good.
Well, your best player is a 24-year-old centre back.
Otherwise, it's a
wrong with that?
24-year-old
That's
right winger.
embarrassing.
That's
That's a centre back
prime.
is your best player. And
No,
you expect to win the
I
league.
don't know if he's best.
He's
He's
supposed to
most
win the league.
No,
He's most
Odegaard is our
important.
best
So wait.
player.
Saka's
Yeah.
your
No,
best.
Saka's
Odegaard
your
is our
best
best
player.
player.
Saka's your best player.
Without
Saka's your
Odegaard
best
on the
player.
pitch,
Saka's your
we
best
don't
player.
do- we don't
Listen,
do
Yeah,
that.
listen.
leave Odegaard on the pitch and take Saka out and see what happens.
That's what my point was going to come to as well. After the 3 red cards, we've missed Odegaard since
Yeah.
end of August or end of what?
Yeah, but so what, man? De
Oh,
Bruyne
wait,
hasn't
wait,
played the
wait.
game
So
like.
what? Who?
But it's
Like,
different
bro,
for Arsenal.
Wait,
We're talking
wait,
about
no.
Man City, bro. Look at their
It's
bench.
very
Hold up.
different.
This is why I asked about centre backs.
But we're saying title
who's our
challenges.
next best attacking midfielder?
Well, you've got that one year and you don't
So-
play
so hold
him.
on. So we
Arteta
lose-
wants to put a defensive
So,
midfielder
so we
on.
lose Odegaard for 2 months.
And you play DM.
The next-
Havertz,
the next-
you want him to be playing
No,
integral
bro.
roles through.
No,
Havertz.
Boys,
wait,
hold up.
no, wait. You
You're
lose.
ignoring
You lose an attacking midfielder.
You're ignoring
yeah,
it.
and you and Arteta's response is, let's throw another defensive midfielder on the pitch.
Okay, but that's why I asked you. Who's our next?
Barack Obama, Arteta.
You had Smith Rowe. He's gone.
Barack Obama.
I'm asking you. Who's the next best player after Odegaard? You said Nwaneri.
Yeah.
Cool.
Probably.
You're telling me.
Ryan
hold
said
up.
that, not me.
That's,
Ryan said that, not me.
You're
Probably
saying-
though.
Ryan said that, not me.
No, hold
yeah?
on. I would.
Just saying.
He's probably
He's
correct.
probably right. He's
I'm
probably
not even
right.
saying he's not incorrect. I'm just saying.
Unless you
Hold
play
up.
Havertz there, like
You're
fine.
going
Playing
from.
Havertz,
Yeah.
yeah, bro. I
So
don't
hold
want
up.
to-
You're going
Nelson
from
in,
club
he's doing better
captain,
than Nwaneri.
arguably the
Nelson,
best player.
isn't he at Fulham?
But fuck them. Fuck them. You're going from club captain, arguably the best footballer in your club,
Yeah.
to Nwaneri, 17-year-old,
Yeah.
and you're saying
There's going to be a change.
and you're saying still perform.
Yeah, yes.
Well, yeah.
Who's
yeah,
yes?
Yeah.
Yes, we're
Who's
saying
yes?
What, you can't beat Bournemouth with
if
Ranieri.
you're a
We had
tight,
a red
No, hold
card,
up.
bro.
I'm not
That's
just
my
saying.
point.
I'm not saying just Odegaard. I'm saying no Odegaard, no Saliba,
Yeah.
no Odegaard, no Rice.
no, I'm not saying you have to beat
Hold up,
Liverpool.
hold up. I'm saying that's 2 out of the 3 of our best players
Yeah,
for a couple
yeah.
weeks on the turn.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's 3 or 4 weeks you've added up already. That's brother. We're 9 points behind Liverpool.
Those
Four-
games that we
4
just
points
talking-
behind
Yeah,
City.
yeah, yeah.
We've and check who we've played. Firstly,
Yeah.
we've played the top
got a
10.
lot, yeah.
Out of the top
Away
10, we've
from
played
home
like
as well.
6 of
Yeah,
them away from home
yeah,
already.
Yeah.
Our fixture is. I'm not saying we're going to win the league. I said that. We'll finish second. But you know why we'll finish second? We've had the hard part
Yeah, the
already.
hard bit.
From here, it can only get easier for us.
No, but I
Who
disagree.
are we going to play?
I disagree
Tell me.
because football is momentum, and right now you look arse.
Okay.
So it. I'm
You
not
win a
saying
few
I'm not
games.
saying you can't. Yeah, you could go on a run. The problem is the teams you're chasing have looked solid
Who we
regardless.
chasing?
You're chasing
We're
Liverpool and
third.
City.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're chasing Liverpool and City.
We're 4 points behind. Liverpool, new manager bounced 9 points.
But we
We're
expect
not chasing.
No,
we're
no,
we're
you're
going to finish second.
You're chasing
we'll be up
Liverpool
there. Yeah, we'll
because
be
we all expect City to win the league, right?
City going to win league.
So you're chasing Liverpool, which is 9 points.
Minor.
Making up 9 points is not easy.
We're gonna beat them.
because
Oh, so you think
you
you'll
have to
finish
go
above Liverpool
Anfield
right now?
I think.
Because you're finishing second.
You're saying wait,
I
wait,
think City will
wait,
lead.
wait, you're
I guess,
saying
I guess.
You're going to chase that 9-point lead,
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
but you can't win the title.
Yeah.
No,
because of
'cause
City.
City-
Wow.
No,
But you're-
bro, they'll do 10.
But
10
wait,
goals,
man,
By the
15
time we
wait.
close the 9, City
Wait,
will be like
you-
5 ahead of
you-
us anyway.
You still have to go to Anfield.
Minor.
Yeah, you have to go to Old Trafford, and
Minor.
United will be better by then, hopefully. So it's not like you've played everyone away from
Who have
home.
Liverpool played? Name me one
Liverpool,
big team.
they've played
Liverpool
us.
Brighton.
Huh?
They've
Brighton.
played us. They beat us.
Brighton.
Where
They
you
played you
13th?
lot.
Where's Brighton?
They played you
Ninth?
lot.
Sixth.
They played you lot at your
Brighton is
ground.
sixth.
Okay.
Drew.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we were missed, like I said,
they
we were
played
missing all their
Chelsea.
players.
Chelsea, yeah.
They played
Villa.
Chelsea.
They
Okay.
played Villa.
You've dropped points to 2 of the 3 teams that you said they've played no one against. You dropped points against Bournemouth, they didn't. You dropped points against someone else, they
Ooh,
didn't.
if we got a red
It's-
card,
yeah,
it's
red
it's
card.
it's
They
not
played
like
you. They didn't drop points.
they
Yeah,
dropped
Well,
two.
they dropped 2.
too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But they both dropped points. That, But that was at
And even that
Emirates,
one-
right?
Yeah.
They'll take that all day. They'll take that all day.
Okay.
You got to go to their ground now.
So you think Liverpool finish above us?
I think you've left yourself a lot to do.
1,000%
I think you're finishing third.
No, but
Bro, they're
Yeah.
9 points ahead of you.
Yeah, 9 points. I don't.
Nothing, man.
in November,
It's nothing.
You
Yeah,
guys
but
are moving like
yeah,
Spurs
No,
fans.
I think they're
it's
gonna
not-
drop points, but I think you're gonna drop points.
Yeah, same. That's what I
Like,
think.
Calm.
I don't look
I
at
don't
you
see them
lot.
dropping the 9
I don't
points.
think they
think
have the machine.
we've-
They don't
we've-
have the machine to.
we've already
to-
dropped.
Salah.
I don't
We've
have the
already
machine,
dropped the most points we're gonna drop. From now on, there might be a draw or a loss.
Yeah.
1 or 2,
Yeah.
3, 4 max.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
There
don't
won't be
see
more
Not
them.
necessarily, because you get one more injury again, like Odegaard
Okay,
has
maybe.
a mishap or
Then
something.
it's different.
Yeah.
But I'm saying at current circumstances, if we stay as we are, like we got Odegaard back, Saliba, Rice, Saka, boom. If we go from there, you're telling me after what you watched for 2 years, we're not gonna get better than what we are now.
You
No, I
definitely
think you'll be
will.
better.
You will. You'll be
I
better.
think.
And
I
I
think.
don't think 9 points is mad.
No, I'm not saying
If
it's
it was
mad.
City
In
now,
November.
if it was City
Yeah,
now,
if you
I'd
tell
be
me
like, if it
9
was 9
points
points
November
behind.
is City,
No.
I'm like,
Yeah,
close
like,
the
it's
league,
done,
bro. Let's
yeah.
go home.
I'm not saying.
Liverpool-
I'm not saying it's mad. What I'm saying is, you've got to climb. You've got to close 9 points without dropping points. You've got to expect City to take points off of everyone, you included. So at some point, you just got to look at it and say, wait, that's a lot to make up in
What, 9
November.
points?
Yeah, because you're saying, oh yeah, but you're playing badly at the moment.
Yeah.
That 9 points could become 12, 15 points quickly.
But next
Like,
weekend,
your point is Odegaard comes in and you start playing back to normal
next
again. But that's not the
weekend-
case. You
okay.
don't know.
He came back against Chelsea. You
For
didn't look
2
any
minutes.
better. No,
played
but
for-
I'm saying
played
he
96
played.
minutes.
No, he didn't. He played the whole.
played
He
96
played the
minutes,
whole
Odegaard.
game.
Who, Odegaard?
Odegaard
Yeah.
played the whole game. He got the assist.
All right, this
Okay.
guy doesn't
But
watch
you
any
didn't.
football.
You didn't look much better.
Conversation's done. Podcast over.
So now to me, it's not like, oh, you got Odegaard back. You're gonna start playing smooth football. The rest of the team have lost the confidence at the moment.
Listen,
I
Liverpool.
was thinking about the game before.
Liverpool are on form, yeah?
Okay.
Liverpool. Imagine Liverpool could just carry on. Liverpool haven't looked like they're gonna drop points really. Like this guy has come in, it's pissing me off, but the team is playing like.
We're gonna get to Liverpool.
But what I'm saying is, you're saying it's not a lot. It's not a lot. 3 games, but 3 games is 3 games.
Okay.
And then you got to close 3 games without them.
On the,
Like
next
you got to win
weekend-
and they got to lose 3.
next
That's a lot.
weekend, the difference could be 6 points.
It could be 12.
Okay. So I'm just telling you. So you're saying 9 points is a lot in November. I'm telling you, next weekend, difference could be 6 points. Come
Yeah.
December,
Could be 12.
how many games before December?
6.
gotta be at least.
Oh, before. Sorry.
Yeah.
2.
So,
But with December.
But,
December's like 4 or
right
5.
now,
let's say before January, there's 6 games.
all right,
6
but,
games,
all right,
6
but
games,
no,
yeah.
but
That's a lot of games.
here's,
That's a lot.
but my
How
thing
many points
is,
is that? 18.
my thing is, you lot don't look good and they look good. So you're looking at it saying we will be better. They don't even need to be better. They just need to
Okay.
maintain.
That's fine.
They can drop a little bit and still be winning these games.
I think
They've just gone to Villa and they've just moved to
Smacked
Villa.
them about the park, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like they've looked good. Liverpool.
Salah looks on
Their players, like Curtis Jones, has looked flipping impeccable the last month. Gravenberch has
Debatable,
been
debatable.
amazing this
he's
season.
been-
Gravenberch
was
has
cold
been
from even last season.
amazing this
He's been
season.
cold.
He's been cold even from
Salah,
Yeah.
and
Salah's doing more than Salah.
and Van Dijk is always going to be Van Dijk. Alisson's going to come back. Alisson's out.
so. Where Liverpool
So
finishing?
good, innit?
Second. I think you lot are going to finish third. I think you've left yourself too much to do to catch Liverpool.
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
Because Champions League is going to come for you lot as well. Like everyone's saying Liverpool ain't got the squad. I don't know if you do. You lot lose Odegaard and that's it. You lose Saka, that's it. You lose Saliba, that's it.
All right, before we move on, Ryan, you just said Arsenal finished third, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Which just hurts me because I wanted them to win it this year.
I said they're going to finish second. You said second.
Yeah, second.
Yeah, I'm going to say third, honestly. Or maybe fourth, to be honest.
I wouldn't be surprised if they
Depends how hard Amorim comes in, hits the ground running. I don't know.
Do you know what? I'm just hoping City fall apart still, man.
Yeah, same. But we'll get to say it. But final point on Arsenal is it, you know, the injuries are coming about now, but you also had 2 seasons without any injuries, major injuries to your squad. Is that Arteta's fault for not building up his squad and not signing enough players for the backup, and also not changing his starting lineup enough, not rotating players enough?
I don't think so.
No, you have to
I
look
don't
at,
think
as I
so.
said, like you stacked it from the back, innit?
I don't think
But-
so.
No, Ryan, you should have backed me on that one.
You
Would've gone-
can't-
that would have gone viral on
Who's
TikTok.
in world football where you
Right,
got
fucked it.
Saliba, top 10 centre backs?
Yeah, definitely.
World football, yeah.
Yeah.
Five.
Top
You're-
5.
Yeah.
I'm being like
Top 5.
Give him some
Conservative.
space.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
10, top
No,
10.
no. He's clear as the
Where
top
have
10,
you-
man. Top
where,
5.
Where have you got
Probably top
Gabriel?
Top 10?
Top 30.
I haven't got top 10.
I say top 20.
Top 30, man.
Top 20.
Top
Cool.
10 in the
Top
world.
30 and he's 30th.
And how many big clubs are there in the world, bro? Like 15, 20,
Yeah.
30. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
have
yeah.
your replacement for Saliba is never going to be top 30.
Yeah.
Because that top 30 player is going to be another big club playing for them, like Gabriel.
Yeah.
So the injury, like.
Yeah, you ain't got the clout
The
like
players-
Pep does, innit? To sign multiple. Yeah,
No,
I hear you. Yeah.
Rodri's not sitting on my bench. Like Kovac is not sitting on my bench.
John Stones.
Them men aren't sitting on the
Akanji.
bench at Arsenal.
Those, they would never.
Sterling's sitting on the bench at
Yeah,
Arsenal
yeah,
Yeah.
because he's done.
But he's been sitting on the bench for
Yeah, it
City,
doesn't
for
matter. He's sitting on
Chelsea,
the
for
bench
Liverpool.
anyway, But
It's either you lot or
so-
Bournemouth.
Yeah.
I think we've been unlucky with the injuries a lot. Like I said, Saliba, red card, boom. Rice, like I said, where you got Rice? Top 20 CDMs? Top 10?
Ooh,
No,
top
he's not a
30
DM.
Maybe top 30.
Whatever
I
he
wouldn't
is.
even. Yeah,
Yeah,
Wherever
top
I'd
10.
say he's a box to box.
What
man,
in the
even.
world?
Yeah.
In
No
midfield.
way, bro.
You
Bro,
don't
there's
think-
not
even
many
if-
DMs
even if-
in the world.
Kante.
Kante.
Nah,
in
Kante's in-
2024.
Bro.
He's better than Rice right now.
He plays in
We cannot
Saudi.
talk
Yeah, he's
about
still better than Rice right now.
Kante, if
He
you're
plays for France.
yeah,
World Cup.
over a
Euros.
6-game stretch, he's better.
Bruv,
But
he's better
over
than
a
Rice right
season,
now.
he's not better.
So you'd sign Kante right now.
Fouls over Rice, 100%.
To play in your Premier League.
Yeah.
That's why you finished.
We've got
wherever
Casemiro.
you
That's
finished.
why.
We've
That's
got
why this
Casemiro
man
now.
talking about Casemiro.
Yeah.
Rodri's better.
Oh, this is a stinker.
Rodri's better.
This is a stinker.
Party's better.
Tell me this guy. Tell me this guy.
Party's better than
Kante,
Rice.
bro.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
way.
Over Rice, of course.
Party's better.
Kante
than-
over
What did he
Rice.
say?
Kante over Rice.
No,
I still
Right
can't
now.
believe it.
Right
not in
now.
2024.
I can't
man.
believe he's saying this, bro.
Easily.
But maybe for the last 10 years,
Yeah,
until like
of
last
course,
week.
yeah.
But
No,
like
I'm talking about
now
right
it's
now.
mad.
Now, bro.
Yeah, but
right,
who's
talk to your
would,
brother.
all right?
No,
when
I
it
don't
got-
agree with him.
If Rice
Okay,
was
so
French,
he thinks Kante is
if
better than
Rice was
Busquets.
French,
Like,
does
I can't-
Kante start ahead of Rice right now for France?
Yes.
They start together
Yeah, exactly.
probably.
Kante starts for right ahead of Rice for France right now.
When's the last time Kante started for France? In the
Literally
World Cup.
today, right now. He's
The
playing
Euros.
against
Are
Bosnia.
they still playing now?
The Euros.
Who plays centre?
Kante's
No,
playing
it's
for
because
Bosnia
Pogba got
right
a ban.
No,
That's the only
no,
reason.
no,
What?
no,
They play different
no.
positions.
Kante is quality.
They play centre mid, we can't.
And Kante over, if you were telling me, oh, you've got a Champions League final to win, yeah, I would put Kante in the team above Rice.
That
But if you're saying over the course of the season, Rice is going to be better.
52,
Bruv,
50
Kante's
whatever
35
games.
or whatever,
What are we
man.
talking about?
It-
Anyway,
All right,
carry on.
France just played Israel yesterday. Astaghfirullah. Kante started against Camavinga with
Yeah,
Camavinga.
but who's he playing against?
He started. What do you want him to do?
he's playing against.
No, bro,
no
I
one's
agree
calling
with
him
you.
shit.
Kante's class, but he's not better than Rice at this moment in time.
Of course he is.
No, he's not,
You
man.
don't lost your mind.
No, he's not. Bro, I don't.
he's
When's the last league
35,
game you watched
man.
him play? You can't base it off what he's doing for
Al
France.
Nassr v Al Etihad,
When? When was that?
December 2023.
Bro, it's November
It's November
1st.
20. It's November
It's November 2024, my guy.
Oh, nearly a whole year.
All right, big derby that was anyway. All right, let's move on from
Anyway, so,
Arsenal.
no,
All right, go on.
anyway,
Carry on,
anyway.
carry on.
So what I'm saying, like,
We still got 4 other teams to talk about, by the way.
rah,
Yeah.
fuck
Food's
them
in here.
teams. What I'm
Food's
saying
in
is, we've the injuries and like, absences we've had have come to like key man. So it's tough. It's tough, man.
Bruv, when we said that and we had 10 injuries, no one didn't want to hear that shit. but when
but
it's
even when
Arsenal, you lose 1 or 2
Nah, but
players,
even when you're
suddenly,
But we haven't lost
suddenly
1
your
or
whole
2.
team switched.
No, you have. You lost one. Odegaard was the only injury. The
What
others
was
are their own fault.
And
Red
they were
cards is
out.
on them.
They were out,
But
though.
that's their fault. I'm not. There's no sympathy. in
None of
this.
the- none of the others were first team starters.
I'm
So
saying they were good. They were not there, bro.
None of
Yeah,
them were
but-
first team
but-
starters, though.
But the thing is,
Saliba, Rice.
The
He
thing is-
wasn't injured. He
the
was
thing is-
He would
suspended for
he
1
got a
game.
red card
Saliba
for
missed one game.
in a game.
And you drew
And
with
then
Liverpool.
the next game.
Lost.
And the
In
next
the
game
game,
against
but-
Liverpool.
but you
And
drew
the
with
next game,
Liverpool. You could have drawn with Liverpool with Saliba in the
No,
team.
for sure.
Yeah, we
So,
could've.
so my
But
thing
you
is,
can't say that's not an absence.
you saying Rice to me, that's not that big of an absence. You got Partey. You go into the next game, it's fine.
Who does Partey play with?
He plays with Rice, but you signed Marino. That's meant to be the guy. So,
Okay,
so
but
you've
no
got the
Odegaard.
depth.
So no Odegaard, no Rice in that game, yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
Odegaard.
telling you.
What game?
That game.
What game? Odegaard probably played that game.
he didn't.
Odegaard's
He was
been out.
injured.
Against who?
So
That
when,
was the game that
who
we
did
were
Rice
talking
get a
about
red
before.
card against? Brighton.
Oh, right,
Who was the
right.
next
Yeah.
game? We had no Odegaard, no
Yeah,
Rice.
no Rice.
So who has
Against
to
who?
play? We have to play 3 CDMs.
Against who?
I don't remember
I'll
who
check
it
for
was.
you.
We won it or draw it, whatever. But what I'm saying
All right,
is,
sorry. So let's say for
I'm sure it was City.
we might have.
No.
Yeah,
After
Rice
Brighton.
weren't there for City, was he?
Was Rice there for City?
after Brighton, you guys played. When was Brighton? After Brighton, you played Villa.
I mean,
And check
what
the
did we get?
team.
What was
You
the score?
won. You won.
You won
You
2-0.
won.
1-0, 2-0.
You
won.
won 2-0,
Yeah, that's
and
pushing.
Did
in the
Odegaard
midfield
play?
was Party, Rice. Oh, Odegaard. What?
When did Odegaard get injured? No, he must have Party Rice, so
Yeah.
that's obviously not where Rice got a red card.
Yeah, he did.
So the next game,
Oh, because you must have played
You
the
played the
cup
cup
game.
game.
Yeah, the cup
He
game.
missed the
he's
cup
playing
game. See, you shut up, man. You haven't even missed Rice.
What, and you think
And
Kante's not
Odegaard
better than
played.
Rice?
Let's talk about Kante, bro.
I knew
bro,
Odegaard
go
played.
away, bro.
I knew Odegaard only missed like 4 or 5 games. He didn't miss everything when Rice missed the game as well.
He's been out since the last international
No,
break.
yeah, which was like 3 weeks ago, bro.
It was
There's
like
an
a month
international
ago.
break every fucking 2 weeks.
All right, lads, final thing on Arsenal because Food's going to get it very quickly. So, if Arsenal, let's say, finish third, no trophy, that's probably worst case scenario, which is still a good position, isn't it? Like, respectfully, obviously, would dream of that right now. Arteta for the sack or no?
Nah, man, keep going.
Well, actually, wait. That depends. Hear me out.
Yes,
If Liverpool win the league,
I'm listening.
if Liverpool win the league,
Let them win the
Arteta
league.
out.
if Liverpool win the league, Arteta has. I'm not saying out. There has to be question mark.
Has to be out.
Because
Not for me.
because someone's come in, won the league.
No,
And-
I get it. We did that.
No, but you didn't. You didn't win the league.
But we finished second, very close.
we did that.
No,
I'm saying-
but manager didn't come in. Arteta was there 4 years.
did that.
When City win the league by 10 points and we're sat here laughing at this, I'm gonna be like,
No,
man,
but
we
I'm-
did this as well. What I meant is we pushed through it.
Yeah.
We had that.
Okay.
We had that run.
Yeah, but we're
Doesn't
saying
matter.
Liverpool
But
won
I'm
it.
saying
They're not
if
gonna win
Liverpool,
it.
okay, I agree because I've said City would win it. But if they won it, if they won it, would you not ask some questions?
Nope.
Because
Oh,
it'd
you
be
still
it'd be the year where Pep's fallen off a little bit, City have fallen off a bit,
Okay.
and then they've gone and jumped over you
Yeah, this
and
should've been
over
your year.
City
This
and
should've
won
been
it.
your year.
If they won it by the 9 points they've got now, yeah, like I said, we've had the last 11 games have been a mad thing.
Have
We've
they?
not, for us, it has.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Arsenal,
but then they
how
would
many
have to
games
go
have
through
you
that
enjoyed?
same.
Nah, it's
How
been
many games
horrible,
have you
man.
watched that's been like, oh,
Honest
this is
to
the same
God,
Arsenal I've
honest
been
to
watching the
God.
last 2 years?
Yeah, but
Honest to
then
God, after the Bournemouth one, I haven't really proper watched.
is that not a question to ask of Arteta?
Exactly.
You
Because
can't
what?
He shit the bed.
because you've fallen behind
put too
by
much pressure
9
on your
points
players.
by
I don't even think
November.
he put
If
too
you
much
lose
pressure
it by
on
9
the players.
points, it's this stretch.
If you look at the last 2 seasons that we had, especially the first one, I was like, yeah, nah, man, there's got to be a higher power that's gonna push us to this title. And in the second season, we still had a lot of those miraculous ones. Trossard scoring mad goals, people poking in with that. We're just not getting.
But that's
that
happened
bounce.
this year. Leicester, bro, Trossard hit 3 guys
Yeah,
and
no,
went
but
in.
I'm saying we're not getting the same luck.
Yes, because you
Luck
can't
and
go,
the luck,
bro. You
is
can't go
very
3 years with
important.
no major injuries. Like,
Yeah, no. I'm not saying that.
it
I'm not
doesn't
saying
happen at this level.
Doesn't happen.
So
Oh,
you've
2
you're
years was already mad as it is.
yeah, like you missed Saliba in that year,
yeah,
the first year, and that probably cost you the title,
That.
probably, yeah.
Yes.
And after that, you had no major
So
injuries.
now you can see. Now you
for
can
a
see why he
consistent
started
period of
time.
playing
1
from
year.
the back again.
Yeah. But even that year, you
1
played.
year is
no,
not a lot.
No, but even that year, you played like the same 11 27 times or something,
yeah, yeah.
which
No,
was
no,
like
no,
one
no,
of the
no.
most in the league.
yeah.
So like
Because
it
we
was
got young
consistency.
squad. We got a young squad.
Young squad or not, it doesn't really happen.
I think it matters if you got a young squad.
Yeah.
No,
they
no,
can- they
because
can
The fact we do well
Tottenham,
is
Tottenham
not
have like the
related
youngest
to-
squad in the league last year. They changed their centre midfield
'Cause they're
pairing like
shit.
Talking
34
about
times.
Tottenham, bro. Come
Bro,
on, man. Let's
we'll
talk
get
about
there.
serious
You're
things.
saying
Let's
no,
talk about
but
serious
you're
things,
saying
innit?
age
lost on the
matters.
schedule.
Yeah,
You're
okay,
saying
fine,
age
that's
matters.
fine.
I'm saying age doesn't matter. If you're injury prone, you're
Yeah,
injury
yeah,
prone.
yeah, fair enough.
Like Van der Ven's injury prone. He's young. It doesn't
Yeah, yeah,
matter.
yeah, fair enough.
You guys have had some guys who just haven't got injured. They might now become injury prone. Who knows? It happens when it happens.
Between the lines.